Hey everybody, it's Mr. Winkle and I'm in the rainforest of Ecuador, and today we're talking about biodiversity. And right now we're looking at some leafcutter ants. This little guy is carrying his chunk of leaf down into the ant colony down there. That piece of leaf is going to grow some fungus that's going to become food for those ants. But the idea of biodiversity, bio means life and diversity means variety. And we're talking about the variety of life that exists here in the rainforest. And we just took a look at our leafcutter ants. Down here on the ground, we've got other fungus that lives in the ground that helps decompose these leaves. We've got bacteria. And if we look at the larger organisms in the rainforest, if we take a big picture shot of what's behind me right now, we've got dozens and dozens of species of trees, many tropical plants. Some of these tropical plants are the ones that you have as house plants. They grow naturally here. If we look at some of the trees, we've got moss and lichens growing on the trees. So we've got algae and fungus growing on these trees. You can hear the birds, the insects. Just a moment ago we had some monkeys up here in the canopy. All these things depend on one another. And it's kind of like that giant biological game of Jenga. If we start taking out pieces of our ecosystem, we start taking out some of these organisms, that can have a real significant effect on the other pieces, because some things really rely on certain aspects or certain organisms in each of these little communities that we're talking about here. So biodiversity, very important. If we take out one piece, it can mess up the whole system. So Mr. Winkle signing off from the rainforest of Ecuador.